On the previous episode of Calibishie Chronicle, I started speaking about the traditions of the summertime, the things that we did when school was out. Well, we did almost everything in and out of school, but when school was out, it was time for us to create. Summertime was creative time, production time, progressive time. Summertime was not to chill and lay back and school over with us taking a break, a vacation. No, summertime was productivity for the young people of the Calibishie community. So we got engaged in doing things. First of all, in doing our gardening, in our farming, our agriculture, our building our fowl coop and our pig pen and so on. We did stuff during summer and made our money to pay for our books and to buy our shoes and stuff like that for school. Summertime was time to really make things happen, to play our tooks, do a little gambling, not illegal gambling, but doing things to get a little profit. And the guys, the bigger boys would play brags, hat brags, pepper, 500, lagwap, different card games. We would play our card games too for a little 5 cents, 10 cents, who win and so on. But tooks, marble hole, were very, very, very famous, and you had to have been a max person to win. When you win, you get a 5 cents, or you get a marble, and then you sell marbles. We did what we had to do during the summertime to make our little profit. Sometimes we used to go get salmon by the bay, almond, and cut it. I remember Satinette was a boss in doing this, cutting almond not to, I guess fracture it, and she would show the almond and make almond tablet. And Sato, may she rest in peace, was one of the best salmon makers. So we used to do that too during the summer. We used to go and get cashew as well. And we used to split the cashew in two, take out the cashew in the middle, use that to make cashew tablet. And some of us used to use the little cashew, when the cashew was wet or green, the cashew had a particular oil. And when you press the cashew on your skin, you get a tattoo. So we did all of that during the summertime and more. We used to make cocoa hair broom to go and sell. We spoke about that before. But on this episode, I want to speak about one of the major things we made during the summer, which was scooters, trucks, and freewheel. We would make our stuff and we would go and ride. Competition too, and who win too. So when you come down from DJ and come down the police station hill, fellas used to freewheel up that little hill, man, by ETD, and come down all the way by Maidmon onto the bridge, in Live Here today, freewheeling, because you come down that hill with so much balance. And based on how well you make your freewheel, you can come all into the village, all by like I telling you, by finger, by finger, man, by the potato thing. Why is his name again the way? Mafed and Afed. People used to get all close to 10 there with freewheel, because fellas, freewheel used to be fast. Well, let me tell you how we made the freewheels. The freewheel was constructed. The freewheel is is like a glorified scooter, but on freewheels. 2 back wheels and 1 front wheel at the front with a handlebar. It was like a motorbike, like a BSA. BSAs were big things back then. So the freewheel is built on 3 wheels, 2 at the back, 1 at the front, and a shaft. But let me explain. The freewheel is the wheels are the most important gadgets, the most important items on the freewheel. Because if you don't have wheels, you cannot run, you cannot roll. So we would get the wheels from the mang root. Mang trees are trees which grow close to the river, waterways. And they produce very large, thin roots which grow out of the soil, out of the plants, way down into the soil and to the water. So to get our big wheels that we needed for the freewheel, we would chop off a big chunk from the mang root. And we would use our cutlass to make the oval shape wheel. What we would do to get the rounded shape is sometimes freestyle it with our eyeball and make a nice round circle, or some guys would get the protractors. That's what they were called, protractors. You used to get them in the mathematical set, because every child had a mathematical set at school. A protractor with a spot for a pencil, and you tighten your pencil and you use the pointed part, and then you could use your pencils to make circles. So we use the protractors to make the circles to assist us to cut straight lines, so we have a nice rounded shape for our wheels. But you know what? We'll continue that conversation on the next episode.